Welcome back to another episode of Mic Checks. If you're new, welcome. We love it that you're here.
Welcome. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you for joining us. If you're returning, you're the real G.
MVP right there.
God bless you.
Amen.
Welcome back.
Amen. Thank you. And for the new people, Dami and my lovely co-host,
Teresa.
Yes. Whew. Today's topic is, well,
I'm laughing because I actually don't really like today's topic, but you know what? We have to do what we have to do. So what
because
is
it's life. Topic? Yeah. We're talking about friendship breakup.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. Let's take a moment of silence to
all the friendships that have died.
That has died. This is a moment to those friendships. But yeah, friendship breakup. Whew. Sorry, this is heavy because I think maybe because of how friendship is for me, so it's just heavy conversation anyway. But yeah,
honestly, it's not that heavy for me.
It's like whatever, man. You see, life.
It's not because it's not heavy for me because it's like
it is what it is.
It has happened, and
you know what? We'll get to that, but let's start from the very beginning. So, have you had friendship breakup or breakups?
Yes.
Okay. Was it your fault or their fault? Or both faults? Because it's true, friendship can end from both sides too.
Yeah, maybe some of it's them, some of it maybe me. Mm-hmm. Honestly, I don't want to say it's them because it's not like I'm a saint or whatever, but like it's them.
Them. You made the friendship end. Okay. I think for me, the friendship, I've had two that I can remember that was like an actual breakup. The rest, I don't know if they were really anything. But anyway, but the two friendship breakups, one was from them, like ending it. So
they dumped you, girl.
I got dumped, man.
So what did you do, girl?
What did I do? All I did was be myself. But anyway, no, that's not true. Yeah, so I got dumped. And then the second one was me now being the dumper. I'm like, yeah, now you. No, but okay. I won't say I dumped, but I ended the friendship because, again, I think we'll get into it, but like with friendship breakups, I don't think it's just sometimes it's not just like surface level things that cause friendships to end, right? So there are probably 1,000,001 reasons. Some people just needs to end because some people there's like reasons why, right? Okay. So do you want to tell us?
I actually don't, but I don't want to tell y'all that. I do not want to tell you anything. But you know what?
She'll tell us.
I'll do my best.
Yeah. She'll tell us because so that you can learn.
You will gather what you gather in this story because yeah. Okay. So I had this really good friend of mine and tell me
what did I
do? Yeah, okay. So I had this good friend of mine and things happened in life and they were going through a difficult time. I think they were going through a difficult time and everything. And so I think they were just
in their own
trying to survive. So I can't really, that's why it's really hard to be like to point fingers like, oh,
it was you,
fault.
So it wasn't anything that you did wrong. It was just they were focused on what they were dealing
what
with,
they were
and
dealing
then
with.
I don't have the capacity to have like maybe continue this relationship, something like that.
So,
okay,
they were doing their thing, but like some of the things were very hurtful in the sense that how do I say this without? How do I share this in a way that pleases the Lord and does not implicate anybody? Because I don't want this to implicate anybody, right? So I'm trying to cut corners. But
okay, I'm listening to now. Yes. What?
So they were doing their thing and they were going through a difficult time, and then they just I can say ghosted me. I think that's what that's the best way I can put it. But then I didn't know I was ghosted. Very oblivious me,
So did you guys have did you guys have a pattern? Let's say we used to talk every week, every other week, and then
we used to talk all the time.
So when you stopped talking, why did you not?
No, it's not even that, because they left.
Okay, so moved from where you were. Okay,
all of that stuff. So it was like the ghosting was very slick. But the thing that
It's like that. I remember that. You know that. Oh God. Is it what is it Flintstone that it goes into the bushes
No,
and then it
it's
just
the
going
Simpsons. I
oh
think
the
it
yeah and it just keeps going back
slowly disappears into the thing.
into the
But
bush.
yeah, it was sleek. It was
Yeah.
good. They were good. But
Yeah.
I think the part that really hurts is when because they had moved. So then they came back a few times, just silently. I think
And
that's when
didn't
I
tell
knew.
you.
Yeah.
Oh, didn't tell you
And
they
I
were
just
around or
met
anything.
them randomly on the streets as God would have it.
Mm.
So I'm just like, oh, you're around. I thought we were closer than this type thing. So I think that was when I realized that
Yeah, he was like, yeah, you've been dumped.
that I've
Now.
been dumped. Like I didn't know before. So me, I was just da 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 da. But clearly that was not the case.
So there was no time in that space of quietness that you thought to reach out, or did
no,
you reach out
I
and
still
then
reach out.
oh, but you didn't get any response
Like
back?
we would respond back and forth, but like not
It was just
not as
no.
before. But then also because I knew that they were going through a difficult
So
time,
you're
so it
giving
wasn't.
grace, yeah. So you're just
Yeah,
like, oh,
it
okay,
was
yeah,
just
it's
one
probably
of those
because of what's
things.
happening.
Like life is happening and all of
Yeah.
that. So after that, that's when I was like, oh, okay, I guess
We're no longer friends.
I guess that's not the case. And this is the only time I think. Actually, it's not the only time. This is the first time though that I had a conversation.
Oh, with them. Oh, okay,
Now that I
okay.
think about it, maybe I've had a few more. But yeah, I had a
And later
conversation
they'll
with
say
them.
Dami is doing too much.
You are doing too much, but it's okay.
But here you are talking about you've had conversations.
No, okay, calm down. But yeah, so we spoke, and they had their own. Like they told me that they thought I wouldn't understand, or maybe I'll be judgmental towards them, and all of that. And I think also our values had changed. So they thought that whatever it is that they're up to would not work with whatever it is that I'm up to, and it would just be, so they just decided to pull away. And I was like, well, he didn't know me well enough, first of all.
There's that, yeah.
To not even give me the chance to
prove you wrong or right.
Yeah. But then I get it. Like, I honestly get it.
Actually,
it is what it is.
I have a question just for what you said. Can you be friends with someone that you don't necessarily agree with in maybe
values
stuff? Yeah.
Like,
so they would know that you don't agree, but can you actually be friends with them, or you're just like, no, there's no point? I don't know.
I think it depends on
what it is.
Excuse me, where I am in life.
Oh,
then
okay.
who I was then, I think we could still be friends.
Okay.
But I honestly think we could still be friends. Now, honestly, I don't have time to waste. That sounds so rude, and not even in the sense that I don't have time to waste. In the sense that I don't want to have to explain myself or defend myself all the time. So if it's like core values, that's what I'm saying. If it's kind of hard to have a conversation about
when
something we're not like in agreement, and it doesn't mean that you and your friends will always agree about something, but like if let's say the basis of my life, my decisions and all of that are based on scripture or what God says about a situation. So if you don't even first of all agree with what God says, then how do we move? Can't move that far. We can be cool though. Like
okay, that's fair. I just came to my mind. I was just wondering. I was like,
I think I can honestly. I don't know. Right now, I don't think so. But what was I saying? See, I lost my train of thought.
Sorry. So,
but that was the
breakup.
Pretty much that was that. So, thanks. It was tough. It was a tough time. I think it was tough because I felt like in that moment, so many of my relationships were just
so it was like happening at the same time.
Everything was happening at the same time, that the people that I thought like, oh, these are my people, these are my friends, and some of them were, some of them dumped me like so and so, and then other people were like, I did something or I said something that hurt them. Around that same period, actually, another friend of mine told me that other friends of mine were upset with me because of something that I had said. And I had absolutely no idea. I was still hi,
so they didn't even come to meet you to be like, oh, we didn't like this thing or whatever, but they were upset.
But they were upset about that. And so that really hurt. that really, really hurts.
Yeah.
And then I just started thinking like, you know what, girl, you talk too much. Maybe
You
just shut up.
talk too much. I don't think that's it,
That's
but
why
okay.
I'm offending people up and down.
No, I
Maybe
don't
just be
think so.
quiet. And so I reached out to
Please
them and I apologized
apologize. Yeah.
and all of that. And some of them say we'll talk about it. We never did.
Mm.
Some of them said it's cool, but like I think
It
that's when
changed the dynamics of the
everything kind
friendship
of,
anyway.
yeah,
Mm.
it
After
changed. I
that,
think
yeah.
things started dying, or maybe
Mm.
they had already died, but
Died
they
anyway.
started dying for me in that
At that
aspect.
point.
Yeah, but I think
Okay.
it was an important season
Mm-hmm.
of my life. I
Yeah.
I learned a lot from it.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
Mm.
Now give us your own gist.
Okay, so as I said, two friendship breakups that I can remember. The first one, I don't even know. I think, okay, the first one was more to who I was as a person. So it wasn't like from the conversation and it wasn't really a conversation. It was just them, I guess, when they were breaking up with me, like them saying it. So it wasn't really a conversation. They didn't give me a chance to maybe defend myself or to explain or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
It was just more of like who I was. So it's almost like they just did not like my person anymore. So, and that's where to me it was like, okay, I guess at this point, as you talk about like values have changed. So I can't really
Yeah.
be angry with them because it was
Mm-hmm.
like values have changed. It's like the way you talk or the way you say some things,
It's
I
not
just don't
right.
like it.
Yeah.
And then they just did not want to be aligned. And I'm like, oh, like, and it's two ways for me. Like sometimes I think about it and I'm like, oh, maybe they should have allowed me to maybe
Explain.
for us to have a conversation about it. But I was also glad that we didn't because I was like, I also did not want to change for somebody just so that we can remain friends. Like if at that moment those things that they found repulsive were things that I still think that were good for me, I
Then you're
shouldn't
not going to
change that
change.
because of the friend, which I
Mm.
feel like probably would have done if we
If
had had a conversation. I probably would
mm,
have started to start to mal myself to the version of what they want. So
mm-hmm.
that's why I was like, okay. Like so when I think about this, like I'm like, maybe I should have explained. But I was like, you know what, it's fine. So yeah, so that was the one, and that was such a long time ago. It was weird because we were friends for a while, for a long time. Obviously still in school, but it was just very interesting for me that all of a sudden this changed. But I think now it makes sense how yes, somebody could agree with something that you used to do, and we could start off a friendship based off of that, but
And
then
then
something changes anyway. So, and I'm
it's
just like,
life.
oh, yeah. So at that time, I didn't understand because I was just like, it was okay last month.
Oh
That kind of
yeah, like
thing.
why did
It
it
was
change
okay two
now?
months ago. How
Mm,
come it's a problem now? But
mm,
I'm like, now I get it. I like with how much I think I switch up in my head. I'm like, okay, I get how something can be okay with me yesterday and today it just irritates me.
mm.
Then the second one, the second friendship breakup, I think that one still very much hurts because it was a long friendship, oh god, long 10 years plus friendship at that point. And I think the reason why it like I broke it up. So if I'm saying it hurts, then it hurts. So it wasn't, yeah, no, because I'm the one that said, yeah,
Yeah.
this is it. And I think it was just I think when you're friends with someone, especially for a long time, you guys become so comfortable that there are some things that you don't necessarily see. Things that maybe this person may not really truly like you.
Mm.
Something like that. They may not like when you look deep down. Yeah, we're talking, we're laughing, we can hang, we
We're
can,
cool, yeah.
but the core of who you are, they actually do not like you. And I think that was it for me because it was like, hold up. And I think the reason why it was funny was because, you know, I've had conversations of people telling me like they didn't even understand how,
You
like they
people were
don't think we
friends.
should have been friends.
Mm.
So it's like I didn't see it because in my mind I'm like, oh yeah, she will do some things that I didn't like or whatever, but I'll be like, you know what, whatever. I don't know if it was giving grace or
Mm.
if it was just the fact that like I didn't
Maybe
hold
you
it.
knew them, so you were maybe used to who they were.
Yes, yeah, exactly. So I'm just like, whatever, whatever, whatever. But I guess it comes to a point that is like, okay,
We're
this
going
is
different
it's
directions.
too much at this point for it to be okay. Like,
Mm-hmm.
okay, and I think for me was stepping into like a new season of my life too. Okay, I'm stepping into a new season of my life. There are certain things that I would rather not be dealing with. Yeah, like I don't want frenemies. I don't want love hate relationship. There's some things that I'm like, no. It's either it's
You're there or you're
pure
not
or
there.
not like there are things that I do that irritates you, or there are things that I do that like that gives you that causes you some negative vein. Like, no, I can do things that you may not like, but it should not be like a thing that it should be, I don't know, surface in my opinion. It's just like, oh, I didn't like this thing that you said. Oh, okay, I'm sorry, moving on. But it should not be a thing of like almost like you don't agree, like it becomes a more internal thing. I don't know. I don't know how to explain how I'm saying it without giving it up. But anyway, but yeah, like, so I guess for me it was just like, okay. So I noticed that, and I still tried. So even when I started noticing it, I'm like, you know what? Maybe let me not jump into, because that's one
Yeah.
thing. Because of how much I invest in my friendships, it also takes me a while to actually end
End
a
the
friendship,
friendship.
because I'm like, I'm going to keep trying as much as I can. So, so I noticed, but I'm like, okay, maybe less, maybe. But you know, when God is like, this thing's gonna end,
It will
whether
end.
you like it or not, then he will just drop one big bomb, boom, and you're like, yep, time
That's
to go.
that.
That's it. So, and that's what happened. And honestly, till this day, sometimes when I think about it, it does hurt, because there was real love. So, and I think that's the thing. That's why, like, depending on the friendship breakup, because like as I said, there are different reasons why people, like, why friendships break up, right? Depending on like the reason or what it is, the core of that friendship, which was love, like you guys truly cared for each other at some point, I think it still hurts
Yeah.
even after it has ended. It's like, we know why this needed to end, but it's like, oh, like,
It
I
would have,
still wish
yeah.
you were in my life, that kind of
Yeah.
thing. So I think that was it for me.
Okay. Well, sorry. Sorry, girl. Yeah. So,
Yeah.
is there possibility of it? Like, do you think that after friendships end,
Mhm.
that there is a possibility for them to
Be friends again.
come back?
Again, I think it goes back to why it ended in the first place.
What if the person changed?
Yeah, but I've changed as well. So that's what I'm saying.
Mhm.
It still depends. Do you get what I mean? So
Mhm.
let's say I was very receptive to them making amends and changing,
Mhm.
then yeah. But if I become like one stonewall person now,
So have you? I'm sorry, I'm asking you too many questions. I'm not giving you a context.
I'm like, Jesus
Like, have
Christ!
you
No,
become stonewall
no, I'm not
person?
stonewall. No,
Uh-huh.
no, guys. Softy.
Please, girl. You're
I'm not.
exposing yourself.
I'm
Say
not
something.
stonewall, but I think I'm more stern in my
You're more decisive.
decisive in what I
Yeah.
want.
Yeah.
That almost, I don't really have the time. Again, back to episode 1, whereas I don't have the time to make new friends. I don't have the time to help us to get there. I think that's it for me. So it's not because
It's
in
not
the time,
about them per
yes,
se.
it's not about them
Mhm.
per se. Because in the time when the friendship has ended, things have happened, things have changed. So maybe the way we were friends, we can't be the same type of friends now, because maybe some things I can't take, I won't take.
Mhm.
Yeah, I don't have it in me right now to invest that in somebody new, because now it would be like a new person, even though we knew. And then another thing is falling back into old habits.
Mm.
I think that's one of the things, because I'm always like, okay, if we get back to be friends, then it becomes like we're now doing the same thing without realizing that the thing that caused this thing to end in the first place,
Would
we're now
come.
going back into it, and then we're doing it again. I
Okay,
don't know.
so is it like you're falling back into old practices, or your how do I your view of them, or like you're holding on to that version of them and assuming that that is who they
Who
are
they
right
are.
now?
Hmm. Maybe half and half.
Okay.
Because one, if they've not shown me something different,
Mm,
it will be hard to not think about it like that's still who they are.
hmm.
But then it's like, did I even give them a chance to show me? Because if
Yeah.
I did not give them a chance to show me, then I'm also still thinking they are the same, right?
Hmm.
I don't know. So I don't like, honestly, again,
Generally, I think it's just hard because
yes, yes.
as much as you'd like to just
Turn off a switch and
forget,
just, yeah.
you still remember some
Mm-hmm.
things that were
Yeah,
like hurtful or things that had happened and all of that stuff. So I think that
yeah.
that's
I
what
think
kind of
with the
makes it difficult.
first friendship breakup, now me and that person are starting a friendship ish. I'll say ish because it's very ish.
Look at you. You're
No, we've been
starting a
starting for like 3 years
friendship.
now.
See, this is like talking stage. Only people who do talking stage for 3 years. This is the issue here.
We've been
Three
starting
years, you're
because
starting.
because like I think now, as I said, things have changed so much. We're in totally different places in our lives that we're also not in the same space where we can maybe figure out ourselves or talk more to actually
More
get this
often,
person. So I
yeah.
think it's also harder to
Get,
know
I
if
get
we
what you
want.
mean.
So it's not like I don't want or I want. It's not even any. It's just like because of just
Life.
how life has changed for two of us. Because you're also, as you said, right. I'm also trying to not put that person in the same way that they were before. Because
Yeah.
every time I go back to the day that they broke up with me, I'm just like, you didn't even give
Give me
me
a
a
chance.
chance, right? So yes, I don't know. So do you think?
I think so. Actually, I don't know. I think like for me, it will take a bit of time to. I feel like I'll still hold someone to who they were,
Okay.
like not intentionally, just
Mm-hmm.
subconsciously,
Mm-hmm.
because I will remember that this thing happened. Though,
Happen.
so
So like, is it that? Do you think that's like a mechanism to just in case person want to hurt me or let me like a way to like protect yourself or protect your heart, right?
maybe
Yeah.
like
Because
I
I
don't
think
know,
that
maybe
happens.
because we can talk and be friendly and all of that, but it will take a lot for us to go back to that
The way we were.
place. Like it will take some time. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
now that I'm thinking about it, 3 years is fair, but like it
See,
will take some time. I
see.
I can't give it time. I don't know if it will take 3 years or
Three
not. It
years, yeah.
depends on how intentional
We are
we
also
both
working. Yeah, true.
we're
Mm-hmm.
both going to be. But I think right now it's kind of very hard. I still struggle to really be open with my friends, the ones that
That are already
are
there.
already there.
I
So
can
it's still,
attest.
girl, it's so hard. Like it's so, I'm in my head a lot sometimes. So it's like I can't imagine
Now
doing
doing it with
that
someone that
with
has hurt
a,
you previously.
yeah, or like because
Mm-hmm.
now it's like a completely new,
Mm-hmm.
like we are starting over. But then yeah, like you say, you have to learn each other again because
Yeah.
all of you are different and all
Mm-hmm.
of that. But I also think that God gives grace.
Mm, yeah,
Sometimes,
I agree.
like, I think there's some relationships in my life that God has allowed or, for it to happen. Even there's some relationships that I'm just like, I don't think I can be close to this person.
Mm-hmm.
But
Mm-hmm.
then we're close, and I think it's,
It's God.
honestly,
Yeah.
I think it's
Mm-hmm.
God because it's not
Yeah.
by my
Mm-hmm.
own
Yeah, I
choices and
agree.
thinking. It's
Yeah.
like,
And I
I don't
think
know.
sometimes even with some friendships, right? Let's say you had a friend previously in a different season of your life, and God is like, this is not exactly maybe where this person would be, where this person would be or where this person should be a friend to you, let's say something like that, and then fast forward to like a different season of
Season of
life and then
life.
this person comes back, or
Yeah.
then this person is still
Yeah.
there, or even how like you can even be friends with somebody for like for a long time and you guys were kind of like in one parallel place,
Yeah.
and
And
then
then
it's season and then
suddenly,
all of a sudden it's like
yeah.
it skyrockets, right? So
Yeah.
I think sometimes seasons of life also plays a role in like the friendships that we
Mm-hmm.
have and things. And that's why I think even this person I'm saying that was starting, I think is because of the season of life that we're both at now. Because I feel
Mm-hmm.
like that's the reason why. Because when we had that conversation, and there was no even bitterness
Mm-hmm.
afterwards, because I understood why.
Mm-hmm.
I just wish that I could explain myself, but I also understood why I wasn't given the chance to
To
explain. And I
explain.
think so because we both understood that it wasn't bad blood.
Yeah.
There was no like I hate this person, so it was easy to talk again and then now start working towards a hair. So it wasn't a big like a big
Big
deal, I
deal.
guess, for both of us. So now now friendship ends. We try to to come
Resuscitate
back,
it. Uh-huh.
resuscitate, if you will. Are there things that I guess can happen that you can be like, okay, I see myself like going back or being friends with this person? Or it's like,
Actually, I don't know.
yeah.
I don't know. Like again, like I said, I think sometimes just God gives grace.
Mhm.
But just thinking about it now, I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't have an
Yeah.
answer.
No, that's Yeah, no. Like even like, and also maybe it's because me, I'm never trying to have new friends. So maybe that's why I don't have an answer either. Because I'm
What I
not
can
giving
say, I
chance.
get what you
I
mean,
don't know why,
but
but
I honestly think that
yeah,
we should be open
I
to
agree. I want to be. The
having
spirit is
relationship. It
willing,
might not
the flesh.
be,
Have you had to see that?
yeah, the flesh is weak, and it might not be because I think like also having like many friends. I don't know what many is. It depends on
Yeah,
you. Is kind of hard
and it's
because
not
you actually
sustainable.
have to,
Yeah,
if you want depth in
quality.
your
Yeah,
friendships, I
you
guess
can't have too
you
many
have
like that. Yeah.
to be intentional and
Mm-hmm.
point to the relationship and all of that stuff. But I also think that if you are very like restrictive of like, okay, this is it, I don't want
Anymore.
no
Mm-hmm.
people or whatever, you can,
Lose out.
yeah, like
I
you
know.
don't know the future, you don't know what God is doing in your
God is
life.
helping me.
So be open to building relationships.
I'll try. Yeah, I'll try. Like, I'll try.
Just be
Honestly,
open
I'll
to
try.
building relationships.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I
They might
agree.
not be your bestie or whatever, but you never
Well,
know,
they
right?
won't. I said they won't, but like, you know what? Again, be open. I'll be
Just be open to building relationships.
open.
No, I'm
Yeah.
not saying be open
Hmm.
to having
Yeah,
besties,
like I can have.
but
I think I can have relationship with any and everybody, which I don't think that's a struggle because like people at work, I have relationship with some,
that's
except
not,
some.
that's not what I mean.
Like no, I'm sure that I can have. No, I'm sure that I can have relationship with people, but now when it comes to them being my friend, I don't know. Maybe
Okay.
because me, I like it's very easy. Like maybe because also now I intentionally like I don't allow it creep up on me. I don't allow friendship to creep up on me anymore.
Okay.
Where it's like, oh, let's just see, and then, oh, now we're now being no. Like I intentionally realize now that okay,
Okay.
oh, it's like we're finishing from just
You're finishing talking stage.
talking stage, oh, we're now getting into friendship, and that's why I like to have the conversations too, because
Yeah.
I'm like that is the beginning point for me. So now I'm more intentional about knowing that when that
Okay.
time
I have a
starts.
question for you.
God,
It's
please.
actually a very
Yeah.
general question.
Okay.
Don't panic.
Okay.
Keep calm. Keep calm. So, what's the word? Do you do you think like based on previous breakups and all
Mm-hmm.
of that stuff that you are more protective because of that, like you're
Protective of
more,
my friendships or
no, protective of yourself in allowing people in because of that?
definitely. Jesus. Definitely because God. And I think is that thing where we talked about like, being the best person that
You
you
can be
can be or being the best friend to somebody, right? Because I go into my friendships wanting to be the best. Like I give it
100%.
120%. I try to give it 100% of the time. Maybe I'm not giving it 100% of the time, but like I try to show up all the time as you need me, all of that.
Mm,
So I think for me, it's like it's almost like keep opening up like a wound that's trying to heal. This is like you
yeah.
open today, somebody come dash it up. Tomorrow it's just like what? Let
Keep
me
myself.
just because at this point, because I also don't know how to do middle.
Yeah.
I don't know how to
So is
do
that you're all in or you're out?
yeah. So is that I'm all in we're just not doing anything. We're just seeing
I
each
can
other
do
on the
middle
road.
low. I can do middle very
Hey.
well.
So that's something that I know that I probably struggle with. I don't know how to be in the middle. It was so funny because I was saying to someone, I was like, even with like now with romantic relationships, all of them, it didn't matter the age. I was dating them to marry. Like in
Yeah.
my mind, well, I was about just like, oh, you're young, date first and see. I was not
Yeah.
dating to see you. It was dating that let us
I
think
agree because
about.
I don't think I did it.
You see, we're not just dating to see, we're dating to marry. So
I,
I think in my
isn't that like
mind,
a girl thing though?
there's some girls that are chill though, that are not thinking, they're not like
Because you're programmed to like,
to
I
think
don't
about
know. I was thinking that's a girl
girl.
thing.
Oh, maybe you should tell us. Maybe some of you are just dating, you're having fun. Let us know. I don't know. But yeah, but that's something that I real like I'm all the
All in.
way in or I'm not in at all.
I
So
think
it's
I learned to
hard.
be in the middle because of,
Mm.
just like, because I used to be this person who is always like, everybody is my friend. It's people pleasing problems,
Yeah.
but I'm recovering.
We thank God.
Yeah,
Recovering people pleaser.
recovering people pleaser over here. So everybody was my friend. So it's like then I started seeing how, okay, I'm thinking that
We're friends.
we're friends,
And this
but
person is like,
this
nope.
person is not thinking that we're friends.
It's
So
like, nope, I don't
I
know
had to
you.
learn how to find my place in people's life
Mm,
and stay there
yeah.
and give that same
Like give the same
energy
energy back. Yeah.
so that I don't
Yeah.
hurt myself. But then,
Mhm.
okay, a little off point, but forget friendships. But then, has there been relationships that you had with people
Mhm.
that hurt you? They're not necessarily your friends, but maybe you
Oh
were.
yes. Yes. Yes, 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 yes. I don't know what I'm saying that. But
So
yes.
then, I honestly think, I
Oh
don't know how, but I feel
yes.
like those hurt me more, or maybe
Mm.
triggered me more
Trigger.
than,
I think
yeah,
yeah. I
I
think
think it's
trigger,
trigger.
yes. I think trigger. I
Triggered me
don't think
more
they
than
hurt me like how would I put it? When I think about like I feel like yes, they trigger me more, but it's all like do they hurt more? I don't think they hurt me more than friendship. I think when I look at like my like hurtful like list of like which one hurt I think friendship is always the
the
number
top.
one. Yeah, like they trigger me like
Maybe
a
it
lot
is
till
trigger.
tomorrow, till next year, till whenever.
Because those are the ones that, for me, that make me not want to be open to
Open.
people. It's
Mm,
not even the friends. It's
okay.
more
Those people.
like I don't even know how when I think about it, I'm like, that's so silly because you are
Mm.
not even
Like you
that
were not
close.
open. Yeah, yeah,
Like
yeah. You're
I
not
was
that
not
open
like
to
I
them like
was
that. Yeah.
open to you like that, or maybe I had opened up myself to maybe allow the possibility of that. I don't know,
Mm.
but I just see signs of
Misbehavior.
people, forget misbehavior. This At this point, God is helping me. Even
Mm.
just people coming close, and I'm already like, just
Stay behind.
stay there. Let me stay here. Say hi from
Oh my
over
god.
there, and then we're cool. Like, just don't come any closer. And I
Mm.
don't like that.
Mm.
That's something I'm working
God,
through.
as you said, God will continue to give grace because every day we're learning, every
Mm.
day we're growing. But yeah, I don't know. It doesn't hurt me as friendship. Friendship one still hurts more. And again, maybe because of how much investments or how much I'm invested in it, not investment, because
Mm-hmm.
investment is almost like I'm giving something.
Mm.
But how much I'm invested in that friendship. Because again, like I want my friendships to last long. Like I'm not like I want it
You
to
don't
be
want
that let
friends
us
for a
we're
season. Let's
figuring
be
it out
friends.
regardless of what's going on with us, that
Mm-hmm.
kind of thing. So it's like so when it ends, it's just like this is supposed to be a lifelong thing. Like
Yeah,
Jesus Christ, like why did this end? That kind of thing. So I think that's why maybe that's why it hurts more. I don't know,
I
but it
guess.
hurts. But yeah. So now how do we rekindle? Hey God, please. So let's say now this friendship has ended, it broke off, whatever, whatever, and then God is not like, this person is supposed to be in your life.
God will help us because honestly, it's the only. I don't know how to explain it.
Yeah.
It's like there's this one time the Holy Spirit told me call this person,
Mm.
and I actually said absolutely not happening. I am not. I am not calling. And then,
Don't learn that. Listen to the Holy Spirit, guys.
yeah, just listen. Then somebody came to meet me just randomly.
Mm.
He's like, "Hey, Terry, have you called so and so?" We
Mm.
were not even talking
Talking.
about it.
Yeah, it was just a
They don't know
random.
us like that.
Yeah.
We're not close like that. They just like, have you called? So I'm like, no, you have to call them. Like, you have to call them now.
Mm.
I'm like, okay, I guess.
That's
I
Holy
was
Spirit,
vexed.
like,
I'm like, okay, fine. Okay,
let's
I'll
do it.
agree. I'll do it. But I think it was rekindling on my end is God that will help you because
Yeah.
by myself, by my own choices and
Mm-hmm.
decisions, I
It's
don't
gonna
think I
be,
would.
yeah.
And sometimes, even it's not even that you hate the person
Yeah,
or
I
anything.
genuinely don't even think it's hate. It's just,
Sometimes it's pride.
you're not humble.
Sometimes it's just pride. I
Yeah.
don't wanna because how dare you
Hmm.
like just
Do
get away with
this,
things?
yeah.
No, I don't want to call you. Don't come into my life again. Goodbye. But yeah, so I think God gives grace.
Yeah.
Like I said, I think we spoke about it in the previous episode.
Mm-hmm.
Like starting over, like with friendships that had
Mm-hmm.
kind of
Drifted
ended.
off, or yeah.
I think it's challenging.
Mm-hmm.
Like
Yeah.
by myself right now, I can't
Yeah.
see it. I don't know. Actually, the answer I gave, I think, was I
Yeah.
don't know. Because honestly, that's why I
Yeah.
said I don't know, because I can't see it. I don't know.
Yeah. So I don't know. For me, if I'm the one wanting it, like for whatever reason, yeah, I'll try. But again, now I guess I'm in the point where I don't want anything. So like I don't know. But anyway, but if it's like a situation where like the person obviously maybe broke up the friendship, or they are, or not, maybe because some people they didn't break up the friendship, they just ghosted, they just left, just don't do anything. They have to walk over time. And you will not tell me how long you will walk. You're the one that shall want me your life, you will walk it. Don't tell me,
Now you
oh,
actually
it's been 1 year and you're not. What if it's gonna be 2? If it's gonna, you
But
will
that's the thing.
continue.
It's not like
So
I'm not even trying to.
I'm trying to be difficult.
Okay, I'm not trying to make someone work or
Okay.
anything. It's just that, like, you call and we can plan maybe to text or to call or whatever.
Yeah.
And yeah, like, I don't mind. Like, let's talk, let's catch up. But it's like there's all these other things
Extra.
in my life
Mm-hmm.
that it's not. This is going to sound very mean. I'm sorry, but it's not priority necessarily. So that's what makes it hard. Like, especially this thing where I don't really respond to messages on time or answer calls and stuff like that. Like, sometimes I have to
Well,
get
not priority,
into.
guys.
That's not what I mean. I mean, like, I have to get in the headspace to have a conversation.
Mm-hmm.
I can't, like, it's very few times where I'm like, oh, let me call Dami. Let's just.
Almost
When I
rarely.
do that, honestly, it means like I'd already prepared my mind that I'm going to be on the phone for some time. There's some of my friends who, when they call me, I don't answer sometimes, not because I'm busy or whatever. It's
but because you're just not ready to talk.
I'm not ready to talk, and I know it will be a long conversation. And I'm just like,
not
this
today.
overthinking thing has to. I rebuke you in Jesus' name.
Amen.
So I need a moment, and then I'm like, okay, now I'm going to call Dami and we're going to gist. And then if Dami doesn't answer,
we're like, well,
I have to recover that moment. And then, because you can't just like, oh, I'm calling you back 30 minutes later. Sorry, the moment has passed. I left my car. I started watching a show. I don't know. Other things have happened. Like, I am not trying to be mean. It just feels like it takes so much energy. And I don't know why.
Yeah, I was going to ask why.
I actually don't know why, because it's just chilling or whatever.
And is it like that with everything else? Like, okay, like with every other parts of your life, or just with friendships?
Honestly, pretty much almost everything.
Okay, yeah. So then that means it's
just the
I have
so that to means be in that headspace to be like, okay, let's
talk, or
let's
talk,
do
or
this,
let's
do this. I find that I enjoy my company a lot more. It's not like I never used to enjoy it before, but now way more. Yeah, I don't know why, but I guess it's just life.
But yeah, well, yeah, that's friendship breakup. Please tell us your own.
Tell us your gist.
Tell us your own friendship breakups. The one that you were the breaker and the breaky, Abby.
The dumper and the dumpy.
The dumper and the dumpy. Let us know in the comments.
The dumper and the dumped.
Yes, let's know how it's impacted you, because I'm very sure, like, obviously, as we mentioned, friendship breakup would definitely impact, or could impact, like, your future friendships or your future relationships, right? So how that has impacted in any way, let us know. Okay?
Yeah, and if you guys will mend your broken relationships,
give us tips. Maybe there are some relationships she needs to go and mend.
You don't need to mend. See this one though. You don't need to mend. It's me that needs to mend everything.
I'm just saying, maybe.
Me, I'm open to mending any and everything.
So send us some, some, is it snippets? I mean,
some nuggets.
Some nuggets, yes, so that we know how to mend broken friendships, and how you forgive. I actually want to know how you.
Are you
not the one. Okay, no, forgive is not the right. I'm like, how you? Okay, no, not forgive. How you move on, because there's some people that actually would be able to move on without thinking about that pain. Yeah, and I'm like, that's what I want to be like. I really want to be someone that I can just look at what is right in front of me without thinking about what they did yesterday or last week.
It's not like I will forget, but I can.
So that means you can't.
No, I can.
But you didn't forget, so it's
You
still
don't
there.
forget. Are we required to forget?
No, that's what I'm saying. I want to. I'm just.
You don't forget, so you collect wisdom.
That's my point.
Move
You
forward.
see, now you use it for the new relationship now.
No.
You only know, but you're letting the past impact how
I'm
you're
not
collecting
letting-
wisdom for the new relationship.
You're supposed to collect wisdom with everything.
Okay.
If
I
you
agree.
walk inside bush,
Yeah.
thorns hit your leg.
Oh, God.
Next time you see the bush, you will be wise in where you walk, so
Okay.
that the thorns
I
don't
agree.
hit you.
You're right. Okay. Yes. She's right. But yeah, let us know, guys. Okay, please, please, please. Thank you so much. And yeah.
Yeah, subscribe, follow, share. See you guys on the next one. Bye.
Bye.